So the governor of California, a state with a very small number of deaths from the disease, from the virus, has laid out a plan which basically means that California will go bankrupt. Is that correct? Am I mischaracterized his plan? Man, no amount of protest will shake me. Well, let's give it a try. It's a very simple way. You don't even have to protest. Everybody has to open a place of work and exercise discretion and maintain their lives. Newsom isn't financially suffering, right? He is advocating policies that have zero impact on him. That's awesome. There's so much written that is unknown to the Democrats and the left. And it's amazing, isn't it? I told you I've never been as proud to be a conservative. I said this to Heather McDonald. She said there are some conservatives who are for continuation of a universal lockdown, but I don't know who they are. Do you? Alan, do you know?
Well, it depends who you call.
Okay, so if I should make a list of the leading 25 of people who are considered conservative thinkers. I mean, that's what I'm talking about. I'm not talking about politicians. And are the guys at Powerline, have they come out on this? Do you know? Okay, they're major. Daily Wire,
Yep.
Federalist,
Yep.
American Greatness, Town Hall.
Yep.
What? Pajama Media? Red State?
Not sure about.
Don't know about Red State. Okay. I mean, these are just off the top of my head. This is not an all-star. This is an all-star team, but it's not the only members of an all-star team. Victor Davis Hanson, Larry Elder,
Larry's with you.
and Sebastian Gorka, Mark Levin,
Yep.
Dennis Prager, the whole crowd at Fox News, correct?
Most of them.
Well, I mean the ones who are ideologically conservative. I don't mean every host. Neil Cavuto, I don't believe, is a conservative, so it doesn't matter. So I didn't want to put her on the spot on the air, or because she may not want to have even said it. So, but I'm going to write her. We're very close. Who was she referring to? I guess the never Trumper types. But okay, fine. I won't go there. But even the one never Trumper that has retained his moral clarity, Brett Stephens, he wrote basically the same thing I did about how New York centered this thing has been. And he's a New Yorker, lives in New York, to his credit. It's like Charles Krauthammer. When he came out for, and he was paralyzed, remember that? He said even as a paralyzed man, oh yes, he wasn't for stem cell, yes, because you can't create life and then destroy it. And he was paralyzed. He was a quadriplegic. Conservatives are capable of thinking beyond themselves. That's what we do for our mode of thinking. So this was quite remarkable. Oh, Prager says this is the biggest mistake. The biggest worldwide mistake is what I actually said. And then they go, what about the Holocaust? And what about slavery? Like they're mistakes. To not understand the difference between evil and mistake is par for the course for the left. People write to me. It's really, the letters are standard. I forgot to bring it in. I'm going to bring in a letter from a young woman who is a very talented musician. I went to her website. Did you see the letter? I sent it to a friend of mine in one of the orchestras. He's going to write to her. She cannot say that she's conservative, that she's one of the major conservatories in the country. If you don't see the left as the enemy of freedom, then you don't want to. It's too painful. The way they suppress people, this is all of this is unprecedented. Unprecedented in American history. I'm finishing Woody Allen's biography. It's autobiography. I have like a half hour left. And if any man has, in my belief, been falsely accused of a crime, it is Woody Allen. He was exonerated by 2 major studies. He took a lie detector test. The one who made the charge, Mia Farrow, did not take the lie detector test according to his testimony here. And he writes about how disappointed he is in so many liberal people and institutions like the New York Times. The naivete about the left by liberals, Woody Allen is the living example of a naive liberal about the left. Yeah, he can't believe Hillary Clinton would not accept his donation. Read that? Remember reading that?